This is Chapter 3, Project Management. In this chapter, we're going to cover the importance of project management, which involves project planning, project scheduling, and project controlling. Then we will be going over two project management techniques called PERT and CPM. PERT stands for Project Evaluation Review Technique, and CPM stands for Critical Path Method. Then we will look at how to determine project schedule, the variability of activity times in the project, and calculating probabilities about when a project will be completed. What is the probability that the project will be on time or project will be delayed? We will also look at cost-time trade-offs, and when we try to spend additional funds to reduce the project completion time, and that is called project crashing in project management lingo. So we'll talk about project crashing. Then we will finish up with some discussion about PERT and CPM, and maybe we'll look at Microsoft project software. When we are done with the chapter, you will be able to use Gantt chart for scheduling. You'll be able to draw what are called AON networks. We will not be discussing AOA. You will be able to come up with forward and backward schedules for a project, determine the critical path, calculate variance of activity times and probabilities, and crash a project. We'll start with what makes a project a project. Project characteristics. One of the important aspects of a project is one of a kind. It is a single unit. You produce only one and that's it. Like, for example, building the library. Okay? That's a project. It's one of a kind. We're not going to mass produce libraries. So projects typically are one of a kind. Each project is unique. And each project involves many interrelated activities. For example, take the construction of a library, and it involves lots of interrelated activities, beginning with coming up with architectural design, getting the necessary approvals. These are engineering type of tasks, and then preparing the site, then building the foundation, building the structure, and then electrical, the mechanical, and so on and on and on. So many different activities that are interrelated. And because of that, it is very difficult to do production planning and inventory control. So you have to use specific specialized techniques. And these projects often require very ordinary general purpose equipment. No specialized equipment are needed. But the labor that we need are highly skilled labor who are able to take the general purpose machines and use it in an intelligent way to accomplish the tasks. Some examples of projects, okay, of course, building construction, like building the library, or it could be a non-physical project. Building a construction is a physical project, where at the end of or at the conclusion of the project, we have a physical product. Oftentimes, projects involve non-physical end product. So research project is one, or coming up with new software. Software doesn't have a physical property. Or it could be an event, like, for example, the riverbend event. The riverbend event, at the conclusion, you don't have a physical object there. So projects can be physical projects, at the end of which we have a physical product, or it could be projects where it is an experience, it is a service, or it is a non-physical end product.